How's it going? Welcome back to the show. This is You Made Roscoe, and I am Roscoe. And today we're going to be doing a reaction to the song Escape to the Unknown and Making Enemies. And this is by K-Rino. So we'll be checking this out. Before we do that, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't that they please subscribe to the channel and also make sure you hit the notification bell and also make sure that you go over to K-Reno's homepage and you do the same thing because we do want to support the artist. And it's funny that I'm looking at this the cover art for this album, and right off I know that this is he's taking inspiration from that one movie with Roddy Piper. Was it They Live? I believe it is. But I see that Submit and Obey, all that stuff that was in that movie where it was all hidden, like he had to have on those glasses and able to see, the people how they look right there in the cover art. But yeah, no, that's funny. I'm proud of myself for noticing that. But yeah, no, let's go ahead, pop this in. I do want to give a shout out to Texas Country for suggesting that I check this out. So, Country, much love to you, bro. I appreciate you big time for rocking with me on the page and stuff like that and being one of the core supporters of the page. So, let's go ahead and get this started and rock out for Country and everybody else in the country or outside of the country, So, let's rock for every country. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right, let's get it.
When I finally opened my eyes, what happened? I realized that I was in a small compartment, minimal in size. I wanted to go back to sleep, but then I noticed I was trapped in deep, and my limbs, even though they were intact, were weak. The place had no electricity, plus I couldn't see due to its natural limited visibility. I'm suffering, man, cause I ain't trusting this place. I could hear folks on the outside discussing my fate, and my initial thought was, where's the phone? But as I glanced over to my left, I found out that I wasn't in there alone. Another guy was laid out on the other side. Now I'm nervous, thinking what happened. Maybe this brother died. If this is true, then there's a chance I might be next to lose it. So I nudged him with my hand just to check for movement. And then he popped up, which startled and appalled me. He started yelling and panicking, asking me, where are we? I said I have no idea, I was stuck when I woke. But whoever's responsible for this abducted us both. He looked suspicious, I told him I had no reason to lie. I asked his name, he said I don't know. I said neither do I. Now we have...
Yeah, it sounds like they trapped in the Matrix. That's what it sounds like, they trapped in, but I don't know for certain. As this plays out, we'll find out. Yeah, well, he hasn't really described, where they are. He just says he doesn't know where, but he hears people outside of where they are discussing their faith, so, it sounds very matrixy, but let's keep it going.
Reason to lie. I asked his name, he said I don't know. I said neither do I. Now we had to escape. Somehow we were cast in this place. Now I'm drawing a mental blank. It's like my past was erased. I told him calm down, relax. I know your mind is in doubt, but if we put our heads together, we can find a way out. We started searching, but still we saw no traces at all. We looked to find something we can use to break through the wall. We saw nothing. Now we kicking and punching to no avail. This is either a potent spell or we've been forced to go to hell. If there's a way in, there's a way out, and I'll prove it's a fact. He was losing his composure, and I knew he would crack. A day passed, and I heard those same voices again. A combination of panicked women and boisterous men. They mentioned me and the other guy, and those among us cried. They said in order for one to survive, then one must die. Right then I knew we had to make it out no matter the cost. Knowing the life of one of us was to be shattered and lost. As I started devising the plan, I quickly realized that this man was sliding up beside me, rising his hand. He was attacking me at any open spot he'd see. He said if one of us gotta die, it will not be me. I said if we get right to the source, no life would be lost. I was trying to talk him out of it while fighting him off. He wasn't hearing it. He fought me while I'm lending him help. I soon stopped talking and started defending myself.
Damn. That's deep right there. So they both in a place trapped where they had made a pact to work together to get out of this trap, wherever they were. And then somebody told them that only way y'all gonna make it out is if one of y'all die. And so that's when the other guy decided, like, it's gonna be me or you, and I'm choosing me, you know. And so K-Rino was trying to help him see that this is so funny. This is life for real, you know. And again, very Matrix like, you know, because you could try to pull somebody out and they fighting you. This is Cypher all over again. You know what I mean? Like he fought against like being pulled out. He wasn't with it. He like, no, I want to go back in and eat the steak, even though it's not real. So I guess, I don't know, but let's keep it going.
Fighting him off, he wasn't hearing it. He fought me while I'm lending him help. I soon stopped talking and started defending myself. And the alliance had gone bad after I thought it was good. I grabbed him round the neck and started squeezing hard as I could. The future lifespan would be granted to the tougher man. As we scuffled and waged war to gain the upper hand. Over and over again, the commotion would grow, and then I heard a person on the outside tell him I'm going in. After that, we wasn't fighting and choking no more. We were anxiously waiting for them to open the door, hoping to score freedom for both like I told them before. Maybe these people are the ones who've been provoking this war, so I suggested making some plans to break in advance. Since we know they gotta plot them down for taking a chance. He said, cool, we'll just team up together instead. But when the wall opened, he struck me in the back of the head. I fell backwards and bled, questioning what happened and scared, wondering if the final sentence of my chapter was read. Somehow inside the room an overflow of pathogen spread. Then they snatched me from the entrance of the trap when he fled. I heard him laugh and I blacked out and woke up strapped to a bed. Noticed the guy who fought so hard not to be captured was dead. But there was something different about him, his height and his face. Neither one of us was the same size that we were in the place. I was fearing for my life, but there was no one to call. When I saw the people whose voices I'd heard through it all, they were talking about the other guy and sad that he died, and how his body wasn't strong enough to live though they tried. I didn't understand what went wrong. I feared as I waited. They must have done something to kill him because I saw that he made it after.
I'm not understanding what's happening either. Like I know that the people outside of wherever they are was speaking inside, saying they gonna get ready to open the doors. So they both stopped to wait. And then as soon as K-Rino takes his attention away from the other guy, he bangs him over the head to make sure he get out. But then he dies after they let the pathogens in. I don't know. I don't know. All right, so let's push it back. But this is a dope song though. Like this, and this again speaks to the greatness of K-Rino. Just something that I've spoken about in other reactions that I've done to him is how many layers there is to this dude. You know, could do one of these songs, storytelling song, you know, a la Slick Rick, you know, but yeah, no, just great stuff. He could do it any type of way, you know. So this is one of those styles coming out of the pound, ready to get wild style. I'm gonna start rapping on y'all. Y'all better stop.
I was fearing for my life, but there was no one to call. When I saw the people whose voices I heard through it all, they were talking about the other guy and sad that he died, and how his body wasn't strong enough to live though they tried. I didn't understand what went wrong, I feared as I waited. They must have done something to kill him because I saw that he made it. After he hit me, I thought I would be the one to be doomed. I realized we wasn't in a room, it was really a womb. And so again, the saga comes down to a cynical end. The guy that died was my brother, my identical twin, and we were both little babies. This I couldn't comprehend, cause on the inside somehow we saw each other as men. And as I laid there, I looked up and I saw people staring. It was a nurse, some family members, and one of my parents. And the struggle that we was having was to come to the earth. But unfortunately, he was sick and died at his birth. And sadly, his demise helped me become what I was to be. They knew that only one would make it, and somehow it was me. And even though he tried to take me out, I thanked him indeed, because I learned that unification is stronger than greed. Would he have made it if we stayed together? No one can say. But what took place on that day, no one knows it but K. Yeah.
Talk about all coming together. Wow, that was dope. That was dope. That was K-Rino with Escape to the Unknown, Making Enemy. And yeah, wow. So you come to find out, like, it wasn't the Matrix, it was a womb. They were, well, not necessarily sperm, because at first I was thinking their sperm trying to, fight to see who's gonna make it in to be the baby that come out. But it sounds like that, like the mom was gonna have twins. So like the twins were already, in the fetus or whatever, and like one just died for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe got poison from the poke or something. Who knows? But I don't, man. Uh, yeah. So that's what that sounded like. But that was a very dope story. I like how it almost seemed like, again, it sounded when you listen to it before you get to the end, it's like, is he talking about like just being trapped inside the system of things the way it is? You know what I mean? Because that's what it seemed like. And then when you look at the imagery of the cover art, it just makes you think like that. And then you come to find out, like, no, this is a fight to get here. All that description, all that intricacy was the description of being born. Nice. I love it. All right. So big, huge thumbs up. Very creative, very creative. I love it. I like this type of stuff. This is almost M. Night Shyamalan like, but except you like the twist. Except there's a good twist. Like M. Night Shyamalan, he ain't had no good twist in a minute. Probably since what was the movie with Bruce Willis and the little kid? I'm pretty sure it's been another movie or two since then. I actually didn't M. Night Shyamalan do like Mr. Glass and all that shit? Did we do that? Yeah, I think so. But I actually like that stuff. The story behind it. It seemed stupid, and yet not so much at the same time. The whole superhero thing. But that's another thing. I don't want to talk about that right now. But K-Rino escaped to the unknown. He did it once again. I have shown my thumb, right? If I haven't, it's, and I'm gonna leave. But before I do, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. You'll pick the one named K-Rino Reactions. I do have a playlist for him that's it will continue to swell. Although I keep on trying to remind y'all, it's a labor of love, really, and I'm not gonna get paid anything for doing these reactions for y'all. So, you know, I could very easily be doing something. I'm trying to look out for the homies, but I'm just trying to, do what I do. And yeah, no, it's very hard when people ain't being supportive, but that's a whole nother thing. I'm gonna not talk about that because this is about closing this out. No, I'm sorry, man, but I just can't. It's hard to get around the fact that I do these joints that I've told people before that I'm not getting anything for these. People know that, and they suggest them. People are not being supportive in me doing this stuff, and it just is what it is. But I ain't tripping right now. But we'll see how this plays out going further. But Cash App, $ you made Roscoe, PayPal at you made Roscoe for those who like to show their support or appreciation. If I haven't mentioned other playlists and all, please check out all the playlists. Be a real supporter. All you K-Rino people who just come for the K-Rino videos, you can check out some other stuff like Help Your Boy by, when you watch the other videos, it helps me get out to the algorithm to help grow this page even more. So that's the type of help I need. Please help. I need that from y'all. You know what I mean? So get in here and do your due diligence. But there's also a super thanks option that's available to you guys that you can lump into that whole Cash App and PayPal conversation, and then I'm gone. So I'm leaving. I will see you guys again soon. And my rants in this video aren't for those who've already been great supporters, like Texas Country, and there's been other people, besides that. But the rest of everybody else, get y'all act together. Let's pull it together. Man. We gotta do better. You know what I mean? We gotta do better. But until next time, y'all be safe and y'all be